Hola YouTube. Thank you for being here for another video. Today what I wanted to touch on was a comment that I saw on a YouTube channel that I follow. I love paranormal stories. To me, they prove that there's more to life. So one of the channels that I follow is Ashley Inc.'s Spooky Scary Story Times. I love the community that she's created online on YouTube, where it's very non judgmental and they embrace each other and these stories that just would not make sense to the everyday person. In this week's video, she showcases a story of a woman who lucid dreams, or she has had experiences in lucid dreaming. She speaks about a warning that she found online where other lucid dreamers have mentioned. The warning is, don't let people in your dreams know that you're awake. The woman, as soon as she told the beings, the people in the dream realm, that she was aware that she was dreaming, they began chasing her and it became a nightmare. I actually want to share the one dream that I had when I realized I was in a dream. The people didn't start chasing me, they didn't try to murder me. It was pretty scary to me because I didn't understand it. Took me into deeper of the consciousness of the dream realm. Let me share my dreams so that you guys could then tell me what you think. In the dream, it was nighttime. So the interesting thing about my dreams, even though been having vivid dreams since I was a young girl, my dreams have always been set at nighttime. When I told this to my brother, he's like, "Well, duh, your dreams are at nighttime. You dream at night." And I'm like, "No, you don't understand. When I'm in my dreams are always set in the nighttime. I barely see any daylight in the dream realm. 98% it's in a night setting. I was at night at the bottom of a hill and there was a party happening at the top of the hill. A part of me felt very left out. For some reason, I knew in the dream that everyone at the top of the hill was my friend. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to crash the party. So I started trekking up the hill, like little by little, trying to be as stealth as possible. I thought to myself, I'm just gonna try to blend in to make it seem like I've been there the whole time. I finally got to the top, and I remember hiding behind a tree and looking like trying to make a strategic move as how am I gonna sneak in there. People were around a fire pit, and there was other people standing around talking to each other. And then all of a sudden, I heard someone say, "Hey, hey, is that Eliana? Hey, Eliana, what are you doing hiding behind the tree?" So my cover was blown. But right when they said that, they were like, "Come over here, join us, join us." They didn't realize that I wasn't invited, that I wasn't supposed to be. I was waiting. I grabbed this girl's hand and I said, "You guys know that we're in a dream? This is a dream. We're in a dream." When I said that, everyone turned around and just looked at me so confused. Like, what is she saying? What is she talking about? Like, everyone was just thrown off. And I was like, "Do you guys know what that means?" And as I was said that, everyone kept staring at me. When I was grabbing this girl's hand, I picked her up and then everyone disappeared. Everything disappeared. It was completely pitch black. And I'm floating in this darkness. And I'm like, where did everyone go? What happened? Why did everyone disappear? I started hearing this tiny little sound. It was like a shriek. like it was so low that I didn't know what it was. Like, what am I hearing? And then it got louder and louder and louder. From the bottom emerged these strands of eyes, and they were fluttering. Every single one of them was fluttering like this. And I was mortified. I was like, what the hell is this? As I got surrounded by all these eyes fluttering, then all of a sudden, from darkness came out this light that switched, and I went to another level of the realm, of the dream realm. And I don't know how many of you know of the band Tool and the artist Alex Gray. One of his art pieces where it's like a face three different ways, but it's red and orange. I saw that. I was in that realm, whatever realm that Alex Gray, the artist, has tapped into when creating this art piece. That's where it took me. And I was this tiny little speck in this huge, never ending replica of these red faces. And I remember feeling so small. And as I kept looking at how extensive and eternal these faces were, I freaked out so much. I was in so much fear. I tried waking up from the dream. I was sleeping in my brother's bed that night. He was laying right next to me. Me trying to wake up because I was scared. To me, this was a nightmare. I didn't understand. And I was trying to mouth, help me, help me. Nothing came out. And I snapped myself out of the dream. I was so scared. I did not know what in the hell I was going through or what that experience was or why I went into those realms in my dream state. And as I was dozing off, I can still see remnants of those faces in that dream space. So I didn't allow myself to go back to sleep. Tapped into something that was psychedelic to me because I didn't understand it at that moment. It was really scary. See, people take psychedelic drugs to go into those types of dream spaces, whereas I just went to sleep and the dream itself decided to take me even deeper. This would be my takeaway. One thing that I have noticed is people's energies and people's thoughts can affect a person's experience no matter what. And what I'm trying to mention and make the connection is this: perception and what people tell you, how you prepare for something, how you allow other people's thoughts to influence you, really do have an effect in the way we experience the world and interact with other people. Yes, people can give warnings. Yes, it could be a common experience that can happen, right? A common theme that people see. Ground yourself in something more positive. Yes, take heed other people's warnings, but don't allow it to become real for you. And we can choose to approach them with more curiosity as opposed to an absolute truth. Hopefully, this inspires you to look into your dreams a little bit more. And thank you for listening. I really appreciate you being here. Until next time, adios.